Hi, I'm Stu.
I'm Jade.
And we are the Coaster Caravan.
So we're back here at Alton Towers today and we're going to be doing a first ever spin the wheel. As you can see, we are back at a very windy Alton Towers. We have just heard, as we were coming in, that there may be a storm later, so the park may be closing early. We'll see how that goes.
Hopefully it won't affect our day. Yeah, so as you've seen on our previous videos, we have done this a few times with Blackpool and they've never gone too well. Hopefully today it will go better.
Yeah.
We'll see. Right, so we spin our first wheel and see what we get.
Let's get spinning. So guys, first ever spin of the Alton Towers wheel.
Galactica!
Galactica!
Right on the other side of the park, so I'm really hoping the sky ride's open today. I don't want to walk after yesterday's Blackpool trip.
So as you can see, we landed on Galactica. So it's a nice little possible walk to the other end of the park, unless the sky ride is open.
Yeah, it's a nice start to the day for it. Now normally, we do try and finish our day at that end of the park, so we can go out the back entrance, the hotel entrance. However, it looks like the wheel's got other ideas for us today, so let's go and experience with Galactica.
Yeah, we'll see you when we get there. Donald's come out to say hello.
It's not Disneyland.
Alton Towers, excuse for Donald. He is very cute.
Very wet.
But it might interest you to know that the gardens here have always been occupied green and black grass too. The natural water here has made the Temple Lake home to some of the biggest ghosts and mirror cars you're ever likely to see. One. Securing and verifying. Stand by for confirmation. Over.
Right, so technically we just had our first ride, actually second ride, because we used the monorail and we've utilised the sky ride, which is open, which is fantastic. But now we are heading to Galactica for our first ride of the almighty wheel. Great, 15-minute wait. If it's all like this today, then we're going to have a really good day to spin the wheel. That was our ride on Galactica. I enjoy that ride. It's pleasant, it's smooth as anything. And there goes Nemesis. Oh, was that the monorail? That was the monorail.
Both.
Yeah.
It was really great as well to see the operations in there. It was on a retrain service, trucking them out. Excellent.
I've not seen operations like that on Galactica since we started. 15-minute queue, definitely 15 minutes. Very well done to the guys there. Right, so our next spin, what will it be?
It'd be good if it was something in this area, but probably not, knowing that wheel.
No, definitely not.
Spin number 2.
Heck.
We're going to Heck.
Legend of the Towers, great ride. So, as you can see, we've just spun the wheel and it's landed on Hex, Legends of the Towers.
Yep. So that means a run around of the park, which the wheel is taking us on, so we're going to utilise that sky ride again, as we probably will have to do many a time today by the looks of things.
Definitely. But I am really glad it's open. So, we've just been for our ride on Hex, Legends of the Towers. That is our second ride we've ever done on that one. Last time we tried to come on, it had broken down on us, and we got on it when it opened last year.
It was a lot of fun, I really enjoyed it. It was nice to be back on Hex, like Stu said, just because we've only ever been on it once. So yeah, we're going to now spin the wheel and hope that the wheel doesn't take us around the other side of the park.
Let's hoping.
Time for spin number 3.
Wicker Man.
Wicker Man.
Yay. I've not been on Wicker Man this year yet.
Very nice. That lines up perfectly because we're going to go around there for lunch anyway. So, ride on Wicker Man and lunch. So, as you can see, we've landed on Wicker Man for our next spin. How do you feel about that?
1 second, there's stairs here. Sorry, guys. 1 second.
We survived the stairs.
Yeah. I'm looking forward. I like Wicker Man. I love it.
And the queue times today are just amazing. Everything's less than half an hour, so
More stairs.
We're going to get some good rides in today.
Yep. Here's hoping.
Some good spins. See you in a bit.
Just had our ride on Wicker Man, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and we've just had some lunch as well. Right, I think it's time next for spin the wheel and see what we land on. I'm hoping something in this area, because my feet really can't take walking too much.
Spin, and what are we going to get? Oh. So now we're heading down to Gloomy Ward for our ride on 13. Looking forward to it. We do love 13.
Yeah, I like 13. Obviously, I love the surprise at the end of it. And then we will spin again, hoping to get Smiler. If not Vita, actually.
Smiler, so.
Yeah, she is. If not Vita, because that means it's next door, and I do miss a nice launch coaster.
We've just seen a squirrel in the bin. It was like...
Unfortunately, it disappeared before we got on camera, but apparently, according to our employees, it's a regular occurrence.
Yeah, I didn't know squirrels like bins either. No. I wonder what it's been doing all day.
Dad jokes. 25-minute wait for 13. And there goes Vita. So, whilst we're waiting for 13, I thought we'd do another spin. Spinball Whizzer. So, we've just been on our ride on 13, and as you saw in the previous video, we rolled again in the queue line and got Spinball Whizzer. So, we're just about to head to that.
Yeah, I do love Spinball Whizzer. It's a lot of fun. So, I'm looking forward to that. We've just been for a ride on Spinball Whizzer. That was a lot of fun. It spun so much that time.
We were completely off balance because we had a little child in the other seat behind us, and with 2 adult ways,
Spins a lot.
Spin a lot. It's about fun.
Yeah,
Bit dizzy
Spinball
now.
Whizzer.
Yeah. Right, so next we'll spin the wheel again and see what it reveals.
And again. we going to get this time?
Oblivion! Fantastic
yeah.
spin, yes. Right, let's go there. As you just saw, we have now got Oblivion, which I love. It's a great ride. I know it's short, but it's sweet.
Heading down to X Sector now. Hopefully, what would be really good is if the next spin is the Smiler.
Hopefully.
We shall see.
Yep, right, we'll see you when we get off. Bye. Right, so we are just on our way to Oblivion now. Hopefully, Painter, everything that exists, that we will get Smiler. We'll see. We'll see.
Don't look down.
So we've just come off our ride on Oblivion. Get a short walk sweet. Ah, there it goes. Right. Spin that wheel.
Wonder what we're going to get. So guys, it's time to spin the wheel again. Let's see what we get.
We've already been on Wicker Man, so we'll spin again. The Smiler, yes.
Would you look at that?
Perfect. Just what we need. We've just been on Oblivion, so the Smiler's the next one's perfect.
Excellent.
Right, so let's go on there.
Yeah. So as you can see, guys, we rolled the Smiler.
Which is perfect. As
My
I paid
favourite
for.
ride in the park.
Yeah.
So.
Right, so we're going to head there now. It's a nice, easy 2-minute walk. And it's a 50-minute wait as well, which is even better. Just been on the Smiler, front row, which is always our favourite row, and despite what everyone says, we really enjoy that ride. Fantastic ride, and that is the smoothest it's been all year.
Yeah, definitely. One of my favourite coasters in the UK.
What else can we say, really?
Just absolutely love it.
Yeah, great. Right, it's time to spin that wheel again and see what we get. It is coming to the end of the day now, so
Let's hope we get something different and interesting and wild.
we'll see.
Guys, this is going to be probably our last spin, so let's see what we end up with.
Rita! That will do,
Whoa.
perfect.
Perfect.
Spot on. Right, let's head off to Rita.
Hi guys, so as you can see, we just rolled Rita. So we're going to head over to Dark Forest again for our ride on Rita. How are you feeling about that?
I like Rita. Not as good as Stealth, but I like Rita.
It's a fun large coaster and there's not many of them left, so looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Keep your head back. Hold on tight. You must escape. Go, go, go!
So guys, we've just been for our ride on Rita, and what did you think?
I liked it, I enjoyed it. The new restraints are a lot better. You don't impact your neck on either side, so fantastic. And I did enjoy it again. Not as good as Stealth, but I still enjoyed the ride.
Fun large boost at the end of the day. So we're going to spin the wheel again and see what we get next. So we did our ride on Rita, as you know, and we're going to spin again, see what we get.
Nemesis Reborn? Yeah. Right guys, so as you just saw, we spun Nemesis Reborn after our Rita. So we are now going to head over to Forbidden Valley, probably for our last ride of the day. It's coming up to closing now. Okay, what do you think about getting Nemesis the last ride?
Great, and it's prime position for the end of the day as well.
It is. We've been lucky today, the wheel's been kind.
It has.
Right, see you soon. Bye.
Bye. Watch out.
So, we are now on our way to Nemesis. What happened?
The sky ride broke, and then there's been some sort of incident, so we couldn't walk the way that we planned. So we had to do a detour.
So coming through Gloomy Wood now. Hopefully we'll get there in time for Nemesis. There's only a few minutes left of the park. So here's hoping we get our running legs on.
I'm sure we'll make it.
Yeah.
We normally do.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Say what you're going to say. Beautiful trees. I love the purple ones. I'm not a florist, so I can't really tell you what those are, but beautiful.
So we end our day as we start, back at Forbidden Valley. Whew. Walked some miles today.
Can't wait for a sit down later.
We've got Nemesis's queue line to go yet.
Yeah, and that's always a trek.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
It is. Right.
Get a reward at the end of it.
Yeah.
And the long walk begins.
Huh?
The long walk begins. So guys, we ended things with a ride on Nemesis Reborn, as that was our last wheel spin, and fantastic ride as always.
Yeah, it brings us to the end of our day here at Alton Towers, which has been one of the best days we've had in a very long time. Operations have been fantastic, and we cannot fault them. Apart from, unfortunately, Nemesis being on one train, however, stuff happens. Right, so, as we said, that brings us to the end of the day, so we're going to leave you there. We hope you enjoyed the ride.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on the bell icon for notifications when we post our next video. I've been Jade.
And we are
Coaster
the Coaster Caravan. Bye.